Hi, today we're going to talk about how to do a proper Romanian deadlift, and this is probably the most important video you will ever watch as far as exercise tutorials, because if you do an RDL or any sort of deadlift incorrectly, there's a really high probability that you're going to hurt your low back, and you could hurt it like good. So we want to make sure that we're protecting that low back by doing proper form. If you have a PVC pipe lying around somewhere, highly recommend, because this is a really nice tool to train your mind-muscle connection and get this movement pattern already set in your brain before you actually go do it with weight. So if you have anything like this lying around, keep it handy, but you don't need it right away. Oh, it's about to roll on me. So all a deadlift is, doesn't matter if it's Romanian, sumo, or conventional, all it is a hip hinge. So a hip hinge is having your feet a little in from hip width for a Romanian deadlift, a little in from hip width, soft knees, okay, they're not locked out, they're soft. Pulling pelvic floor of a deep core in, having a neutral spine, ribs stay pulled down, and then you hinge at the hips. You send the hips back as far as they will go, and then you come back up. So go ahead and practice that with me. I like to have my hands across my chest. Knees are soft. Breathe into the rib cage. Exhale through your mouth. Pelvic floor pulls up. Deep core wraps in. Soft knees as you send the hips back. Keep them high. Don't think about how low can the chest go. Think about how far back can I send my hips. You should feel a stretch in the back sides of your legs, and your hamstrings and your glutes. The chin would be slightly tucked. Good, so inhale as you hinge, send the hips back, keep them high. Exhale as you stand. Inhale as you stretch. Exhale as you stand. Now, feel free to look at yourself in the mirror or in your camera when you're practicing this. Like, if you need to look over, that's fine. It's just that once you have a heavy bar in your hands, we want that nice chin tuck. So instead of looking up, that usually leads to an arched back. We want to keep the chin tucked, because then it helps us maintain a neutral spine. So practice that as long as you need to. You can start with just body weight good mornings, as we call them, for a while. And then when you feel ready, grab your PVC pipe, or if you have a really light bar, you could do that. And then for a Romanian deadlift, your feet are just in a little bit from hip width, okay? And then big breath in, diaphragmatic breath. Exhale, pelvic floor pulls up, lower middle upper TAs pull in, neutral spine. Hands are outside of the thighs for your grip. Engage the lats, which is these muscles right here. Think about squeezing 2 oranges between your armpits, and you don't want to drop them, so you got to engage your lats. And then from here, soft bend in the knees, send the hips back. As you do, slide the bar down your thighs. You don't need to go any lower than right past the knee. Exhale, stand. Send the hips back, keep them high. If you need to pretend or like visualize something to help you with the hip hinge, you can pretend that your hands are full of grocery bags. You don't have any, way to close the car door. You've got grocery bags in each hand. So the car is behind me. What am I gonna do? Well, I just picked my grocery bags up from the ground, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and close the car door with my butt. Close the car door with my butt, and stand up, or whatever you want to visualize. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, stand and squeeze. Okay, so I hope that helps. If you have any questions, let me know, but that was your tutorial for a Romanian deadlift.